guys, it's been a fun little week for me. I've been messing with a few things around here. We've had the clock spring on this thing go out. Had to run the junkyard and find those parts because Chrysler's decided not to continue making them. So these next couple of videos are going to be on the different trucks that I got going. We've been working on this old beast. This is a 1977 W200. It's a little bit of a project going on. It's a 4-speed all-wheel drive pickup. Did shoot some video on getting this thing roadworthy. We had to fix the clutch, do some wiring repairs on it. Took the AC compressor out because it was bad. Redid the fuel line. The videos are kind of everywhere, so we'll be getting into on that. There was a gas tank down in there. I took that out, replumbed in the main tank for it. That's behind the seat here. Got that all replumbed in there. Got her cleaned up. She's been sitting for a few years. So got some work to be done on this one. This is an old 66 D100. Little 318 poly in her. Automatic. She's a little rough to look at, but I like it. It's fun to drive. Try not to get you guys into the sun too much, but video this week will be mostly on this one, and then we're going to get into doing some work on this one. Got to get it cleaned up, do a few repairs on it, and get it ready to get sent on to its next owner. We got to fix the window, do some brakes on it. I got new headlights for it. So we'll have a little fun with that one on an upcoming video. Oops. So, like I said, on this one, the videos are kind of all over the place, so bear with me as we get things going. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Alright, what I'm working on right now is this truck used to have a camper shell on it. When we had it with the camper shell, they wired it up for dual batteries. I don't need the dual battery anymore. So when they did it, they put these solenoids in, and they interrupted your wire that went from your gauge to your battery, and they would split that off. We're going to trace those wires out and go from there. Alright, let's see what we got done here. Inside, I eliminated the toggle switches, and I found all the wires here that go to the lights up front. We'll probably end up reusing some of those, because like I said, I want to keep the big round ones. If I do keep the fog lights, I might mount them down lower. I don't know. But I got those wires all here. The other bunch of wires we had were for the electric fan. I do plan to eliminate the AC system because the clutch is no good. And to me, it doesn't look like it's been converted, so I'm going to go ahead and pull that out. I don't need AC. And then I've got everything disconnected from here. It was basically the wires going to the second battery. Then we got trailer brake and light wires here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna reuse these ones or run new ones. This wire was hooked up to there. It runs over to my wiper motor. So I think there might be an issue there. I don't know. But none of the original wiring harness is butchered. He didn't touch any of that. This wire here, I think, needs to run straight up to the battery. The black part of it is a fusible link. I've got a wiring diagram I'll check out later, see where that's got to go. But I'm going to go ahead and put a battery in and see what we get now, see if she'll still start. Okay, so she still starts. None of the wires I touched messed with any of that. That's good. Sounds good for an old straight pipe 360. Wasn't a lot to film today. Tomorrow we'll get in here and start making it roadworthy. I'll finish cleaning up some of this wiring and tie it up where I want it. We'll go ahead and get this busted AC compressor out of here. Replace that pulley down in there, but you can't see. Put a two-groove pulley on there. And we'll start rerouting fuel lines and whatnot. See if we can adjust the clutch. Thanks for hanging out with me. We'll see you tomorrow. Morning, guys. Well, this morning, the first thing I'm going to start in on is I believe the clutch is out of adjustment a little bit. Get Lost Mike is going to be coming over. I got to pull the inspection cover off from up here. See if we can get in there and look at that clutch. So that's kind of what we're up to this morning. Grab me a couple 9/16 off the socket and get that cover off. And we'll take a look at that clutch and see what's going on. Hoping I don't have to replace it because that's going to be a whole bunch of fun. Looking at all that oil up in here, I'll guarantee you the rear main seal's leaking. But we all know Dodge drips oil, drops grease everywhere. Be right back. I gotta go get a couple wrenches, smaller socket. Got us light so we can see what we're doing once we get this cover off. I did order in a new clutch.
That one wants to be a different size. How nice.
Clutch actually doesn't look too bad from what I can see. Don't know what you guys can see up in there, but I've got to get this thing up in the air. That's all there is to it. I can't really see what's going on too much. But it doesn't look like it's that bad. I'll have to wait till Get Lost Mike gets up in here. I'm gonna have him work that clutch a little bit for me. See what, oh, you guys are getting upside down. See if we might be able to adjust that a little bit. See what's going on. But I think I want to get this thing up in the air first. There we go. Now I got a little more room under here. Let's see what's going on. Uh-oh, we got a visitor. So yeah, that clutch looks fairly new. So it's probably all just in the adjustments. Can't really tell. That's what Get Lost Mike is here for. And he brought me something to put into his ride. What? So, can help him unload that and get him going on the clutch, and we'll go from there. Alright, much better, much better. Let's see if we can get you guys here out of my way a little bit and see what we're doing. Like I said, that clutch doesn't look bad. Looks fairly new. I got old Get Lost Mike up there. Go ahead and push the clutch in.
But.
Clutch it.
But there's 3 pedals. I'm confused.
Well, figure it out.
It's been too long since I had a manual.
Okay, go again. Push it all the way to the floor.
All the way down and holding.
Okay. So, all right, let it all the way out.
All the way out.
Now, push it until you just feel the clutch. Engage. Right there. Hold on.
Yep.
Okay, go. Let go. Do that again. That clutch arm is fucked up. Okay. So that's off of there. Okay. Let it go.
Off.
Okay. Push it in until you feel it grabbing. Tell me about how far you push the pedal down.
About 2.5 inches.
It went down that far.
Yeah.
Okay, release. I think that's what's happening. So it's about 2 inches before it engages.
Yes.
Try that again. Right there. Okay, let it back. Okay, push it in until you feel it. Now don't release it all at once. Just slow. Bring it up slow. A little. Okay. Keep going.
That's it.
Okay. So if I bring that clutch to where that pedal so see that pedal should be sitting right about there. Okay. Half inch. Nope. So what it is for my non-car peoples, you've got you've got a rod right here with 2 bolts on it that lock it in. And this, because this is a mechanical clutch, not a hydraulic clutch, that's how you adjust it. And I think what's happening is I've got too much play on the pedal, and it's allowing me to push beyond what it should be. Because every time you push the clutch to the ground, down, it is killing the truck. If you guys remind me when I get into the 85, show you what I've rigged up on that one to do away with this issue. So what I've got is there's a throwout bearing. I know you guys probably can see. You've got your throwout bearing right there, and I've got it just touching these fingers. just a little more on that. All right. Where do you, okay, push the pedal down. Where do you feel it?
Now it's a little more. It's probably about, I would say, an inch, if that.
Okay, that's about right there. So let's tighten those up right there and see what happens. And we're gonna crawl out from underneath here while he does that, because it is noisy if you don't. Right now, I'm only worried about getting the truck roadworthy and drivable. We will be revisiting things like that rear main seal. Bonus of doing a rear main seal in one of these is you do end up with a fresh oil pan gasket. Really hoping this works, because I do not look forward to doing a clutch in one of these again. In my heyday, it wouldn't have been so bad, but now, fuck that. Alright guys, let's come on out of here and go see, fire this beast up and have that clutch pushed in. Alright, go ahead and start her up. Shouldn't have to push the clutch in. Oh, it's still in gear. Whoops. I thought it was out of gear. Alright. Now push the clutch all the way to the floor. Okay. Push it in, let me see. Okay, that's about right. Now push it to the floor. All the way.
It's a lot further now, though.
Yeah.
It's a lot further before he dies. But you don't push it in that far.
No, not normally.
So I wouldn't see why there would be a problem with this.
Yeah.
If anything, it's another way of killing the engine on the.
Yeah. Go ahead and start it up again. All right. Now push the clutch in until you feel it start to die. Slow pressure on the stick to where you're trying to pull it into gear, but it won't quite go.
Okay.
And see where that clutch starts to engage.
Right there. So 2 feet or 2 inches.
All right, so let's shut it off. Let's adjust it a little more. Okay, so that is the problem. That is nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna lay you guys in the dirt for a second. Ooh, do 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 do. This ain't a real bad setup that Dodge has got going on these, or I think Ford used them too, but the problem is you've got a bushing here that wears out and what you call a Z-rod up here. And the bushings in those wear out. I had another truck where that rod was completely shot and it split. We welded it back together and took a piece of PVC pipe, heated it up, shoved it out in there, and then packed it full of grease. And ran it like that for a long time. All right, back out. Let's try this again. All right, try that. Yep. You're out of gear this time, right?
Yes. That was on you, not me.
I know.
Oh yeah, nice.
Okay, push it all the way down, see what happens. There we go. Well, yeah.
I'm about half an inch off the floor.
Yeah. My little ass won't ever be able to reach that far.
No.
All right, I think we'll go with that.
And yes, I do realize you're supposed to be shifting with your left leg, not your right. Okay?
Yeah. But all right, go ahead and shut her off.
All right.
That was one of the biggest issues with her not running.
So we have a successful redneck fix.
Yep, we are good. Now, as far as I understand, the reason why he put this tank back here is because this is a 30-gallon tank compared to your 18 or 16-gallon tank. I don't go far.
You might have to edit this out. He's looking for a half-inch hammer drill.
Negative. I don't have one, I'm sorry.
Okay.
If you watch my videos, you hear me complain about that. I'm not sure who's got one. But okay, back to this. But also, right here, she's leaking. So I'm gonna go BS with Mike for a sec, and then we're gonna go from there. So I'll be back here in a few. All right, let's see how big of a bath I can take. Go ahead and pinch this line off real quick. Pull it off from here. There we go. Got gravity feed down in there. Just keep an eye on that for a sec. Okay. So let's get us a piece of fuel line to go from there over to here. That should be okay like that. Just let that hang, that's doing okay. Let's cut that, that's all we need. That little bit. we got it now. That one's on all the way. We're not pinched or nothing. Sounds like the flow's lessening a little bit on that. Maybe we're getting close to empty on it. All right. I don't think I got the right size for these ones. I don't. Hold on. Now, if I didn't screw this up, I should be able to get to these clamps real nice and easy. I'm right. Ooh, I don't like that. It's rubbing right against that other line. I think that secondary tank is empty, and I haven't overflowed my tank yet. So, these might be backwards, but that would just make me run my main tank. My secondary tank is my main. That's not a big deal. There we go. There we go. Because I'd have to check the diagram I found and printed out, but I think these are backwards. But that's okay. Like I said, I'll just put the secondary tank as my main, and that one, but okay, so now we got to fix this line right here. But to do that, we're gonna have to come up top. When they put the mechanical fuel pump back in, they didn't have the right line down in here. Right here. So they just did that. I don't want to. I've got the proper part for that. You guys are sideways. This is the line we need to be there. So I'm going to take that off, and hopefully I can use that down below off that electrical fuel pump. Is that a ½ inch? You think, guys? Holy cow, I can hardly get into there. Oh, look, I gotta come up the other direction. You guys wait there. I'll be back. All right. This right there. We can put a little, whoops, let's turn it back. And if I need to, I can put a little loop more into it. Or something. Figure that out. Let's see if it fits first. Okay. I gotta go get the sockets for that. It's only gonna drip for a second, guys. Uh-oh, we're overflowing back here. There we go. Back to our normal sleep program. Whoops, sorry guys, didn't mean to hit you. Okay, well that fitting's not gonna fit in there. Damn. Alright. Got some other line and some other pipe fittings. Let me put you guys on pause for a minute and go dig around. Parts I've got are for a 3/16 line, not to 5/16, so we'll just run a nice little just rubber line right there. Put a little thread sealer on that, make a mesh, put her back in. Okay. Alright, that's got us all fixed up. The only thing I'm not liking is right here. The two fuel lines are rubbing. I'll get a bigger piece of like a heater hose or something, and I'll cover this one up. And that'll help protect that from rubbing. But that's got everything done from down below. Now we're gonna move up topside and redo all that. A little more work from up underneath. Really hoping you guys get some of this. What I want to do is I want to try and put my fuel filter right here. Don't know if I'm going to have the room to do it because I don't have the smaller metal filter I normally use. So, let's see what we can get accomplished. Whoops. Sorry. Neither one of us get a really good view. Don't know what that's leaking, but that's okay. I'm not sure if that's like a one-way valve or something, but alright, got that up in there. It does work. Here we go. Just not really liking that. Motor needed cleaned anyways. Now I do like having that big piece of hose there because that helps you from vapor locking. So that drops, usually runs. Stupid AC system's in the way right now. If you usually run that right down through here along the valve cover. Like I said, that stupid AC system's in my way. Right now, and you run her down and you run it right through there. Sorry, guys. Okay. Probably can't see much of what I'm doing right now. I'm basically gonna jump down there and put that clamp on real quick, and then we'll start figuring out our length. Looking at the carburetor again. So now we're gonna take this line here. Leave a little bit of play. Boom, boom. And then we loop it right back. Like that. Whether that's right, it's wrong, that's the way I do it. I don't ever seem to have an issue. Alrighty. I've got a clamp. Boom. Might have to trim it a little bit, but you just take this piece. That's 3/4 hose, isn't it? That's way big. Usually I would like to use, I Yeah, that'll work. This just kind of helps protect and insulate the hose. It's not something that really needs to be done. But it doesn't hurt anything to do it this way. Whether it's right, it's another one of them things, whether it's right or wrong, who cares? No, that hose is perfect size. It just helps protect everything. And then bam. This is 3/8 fitting, I think, not a 5/16. Yep. So before we fight that too much more, let's go get a clamp. Put it like that just so it looks pretty. That is destroyed, creating a vacuum leak from hell. Let's see what other. Let me check the rest of those. Okay, so we got a port there. That goes to my distributor. There's usually one in the back. They got a plug in here, regular pipe plug. All right, so let me go see if I can find one of those. Around here, these vinyl ones seem to hold up a little bit better than the rubber does. Okay, the red ones are too big and the yellow ones are too small. Alright, so what I've done is I primed the carburetor. I've got about 5 gallons of gas in the main tank now. Right now, the mechanical fuel pump is picking up. Oh, that is some nasty fuel, though. But it is picking up the fuel out of the main tank. Coming through there. So we're not leaking any. We're gonna have to burn that tank through. Have to burn that nasty fuel through. He's doing okay. The electric fuel pump is working. So I think we got that part. But I still don't know what tank we're running off of. Switch the tank and see if she still stays running. So right now I should be running on the secondary tank here. So I think we got it, guys. Alright, so let's put it back to the main tank. Shut it off. See what happens. That fuel pump's still noisy. But we did it. Alrighty. So let's go get a little bit of lunch, guys. And afterwards, we'll go ahead and get this big tank out of here. Get that toolbox sitting down on here like I want it. Alright, I've got Get Lost Mike here with me. We're going to try and pull that fuel tank out of there. We'll have to pull all that fuel out of there later.
Probably still good.
Yeah, well, no,
I think that's the fuel that
Dave Stokes. But I mean, look at the way he built that thing. I mean,
this is solid.
it wasn't going anywhere.
So maybe if we just remove these.
Yeah, but are they nutted and bolted? I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Knowing him, they're probably nutted.
There's the impact is right there in front of the truck on the step there. Man, he did a good job on that. what?
7/16?
No, then there's a 1/2 inch.
Yeah, I need the 1/2 inch.
Yeah, 1/2 inch should be in the blue tray over here. But he guaranteed that thing wasn't going anywhere. Beautiful. All right, so that takes care of the fuel system and the clutch today, guys. Okay, say thanks, Uncle Mike. All right. I'll bring you back when I figure out which direction we're going next.
Daddy.
Ooh, Daddy. Alrighty, so now we're gonna try and get this AC condenser out, or compressor and stuff out, because I don't ever use it, and it doesn't work. The clutch is messed up, and I never use the AC anyways. There we go. Get all these zip ties cut off. I went and got her registered today, so I'd like to get her roadworthy. And go get her cleaned up. Okay. We are, unfortunately, going to have to cut a wire. It's all up in the bundle. I'm going to cut it over here for now. We'll work on removing it here in a little bit. That hose. Just gonna come off with those. These little compressors are heavy, so the less stuff I got in the way, the better off I'm gonna be. I gotta lift it out of here. Up out of the way. Gotta go after this fan. Ugh. And the condenser. He's got those push-through tabs on here. There's two all the way down on the bottom. So I'm gonna hope I can get the condenser loose and back enough so I can reach down there and cut them. I'm gonna have to take the grill off to get the stuff. Denter's not bad shape for what it is. Good fan. Found a 1/4-inch socket we lost the other day. Everybody says they're okay, but I don't know why I have a problem with sticking a hole in through my radiator fins. All right. Long-winded flipping bolts. Okay, I just come up with another problem. We might not be doing exhaust today because I now see another problem that I gotta fix. I'm gonna have to take care of when I pull this off. There we go, guys. I don't know if I'm going to be able to tighten that alternator back up. Uh-oh, guys, we got a problem. I don't have nothing here to hold that alternator to keep it from popping sideways. But I'm gonna take. That's all I need is right there. Take and cut it right along there. Well, pull the clutch off now that it's out. We can get that bracket off, and we can see about building a new one to go there. All right. Okay, now I can hold it steady. Figure out what we want on this. So see if we bring the bottom piece up and around like that. About all we really need is that much. That's thick shit, so it shouldn't bend. Alright, let's cut that out then. Cut that up and grind it out. grease them up like that, and it helps them keep them sticking to the aluminum and whatnot down there. Perfect. That's all you need.
Take this little one off, we don't need it. That's just bolted to the front of the head, it's nothing. But if it's not needed, why leave it on there? Hold on. No, we're gonna need that. That's what we did about when we revisit the pulley. Okay, sorry guys. There we go. Off camera, I did get everything buttoned up down below. That stupid little trick has saved my bacon a couple of times. Doesn't hurt anything.
Took the space for the for the bracket out. So the threads have been sitting forever with nothing on them forever. There we go. Ah, much better. And then we can cut these hoses down a little shorter now if we needed to. Now the AC's out, but I'm not going to mess with them because right now they're not broke. Why fix them? That's nasty and crusty, but we'll run that like that for now. When we come back in to do a little more cleanup and stuff underneath here, then we'll worry about that. I know these valve covers are leaking, it looks like. I might have created a leak over here, so we might be revisiting this. Well, we will be revisiting this around summertime. Right now, I'm only worried about getting it roadworthy. And that's why I'm debating on putting an exhaust system in it right now. Because I can reach up underneath there with a hacksaw or a sawzall and cut the muffler off. Just run it straight piped for now. It ain't gonna hurt anything. If I did that, I could start cleaning it and drive it. Do got a vacuum leak here I gotta fix. Alright, well, I am gonna go grab me a little bite to eat, guys, and figure out what's going on.